What's good, family? It's Wealth Whispers again, bringing you some more solutions for today's financial mess. Today, we're going to be tackling investing. First, how to invest with $100 or less. All right, so to start your investment journey, regardless of age, for any amount of money these days, you can actually start your investment journey. But right now, we're going to talk about investing for as little as $100. You can start with $5, believe it or not. But we're going to talk about investment ways that you can start for as little as $100. Okay, so you do have apps that will help you along your investment journey. You do have brokerages, and we'll talk about a little bit of what brokerages are as well. And then you do have other investment companies that will help you in your financial venture. Depending on how much capital you come with will determine how you are going to invest in the future. So this is exciting. So some of the best apps that you can do that are tied to having more self-control, meaning the accounts that you're going to open where you're going to have another agent, someone else, another person, or another algorithm invest your funds for you. Okay, so meaning these applications are going to be you're going to plug and play. So you're going to be able to see exactly what investment types you're going to be investing in, what are the expected returns as far as the timeline for their previous reports. Okay, and if you want to go into that, let me know in the comments. If you want to know how to break down how to read stocks, we can talk about that too. So some of the some of the apps that are best used for what's called auto depositing. One app is named the Betterment app. Another app widely popularized and definitely advertised. If you've been on YouTube, TikTok, etc., so forth, and you've ever looked up investing, 9 times out of 9, you've come across this app. The name is called Acorns. Another app is called Stash. Okay, so those are some good auto deposit starting apps that you can start with that are tied to a soft, individualized brokerage options company. Now, these apps are tied to brokerage corporations and conglomerates where you can actually walk into their building and you can actually talk to a stockbroker. You can talk to any type of agent, and they will either help you with your financial goals. And to start an account with them, you usually have to open the account up with at least $100. Okay, so these names are Fidelity, Vanguard, and Schwab. Fidelity is is tied to a lot of people's retirement accounts, 401ks. Vanguard, some of the same. Schwab is also called Charles Schwab. They've been in the news because they bought out and merged with TD Ameritrade. Okay, so all of those are brokerage companies. They have office. You can call them up and talk to a financial broker, a financial analyst, or a stock analyst to get some ideas on what to do with your stock portfolio. These are also places that you can roll over your 401k so that you can manage your 401ks if you had 401ks in other companies. This is a very good way for you to roll over your 401k so that you can continue managing those funds so they don't get lost in the ether. Okay. You also have a growing popular demand for this type of investment, which of course are crypto wallets and our crypto investing. For crypto investing, again, you've probably heard of these names. It's Webull, Crypto.com, and of course Coinbase. These are established and were ahead of the market. What that means is that these were companies and organizations that started right when the crypto boom started to expand. Okay, so these are companies that are not new. They've had their up and downs along with the market, and they've been able to sustain themselves. Okay, so that'll give you some safety and security with what they offer. And then of course, if you are not a person who has a lot of consistency with your funds, last time we talked about seasonal variable incomes, right? So if you are someone who don't have the ability to say, hey, my budget will allow for me to invest, because you're not a W-2 worker, right? So you don't know what your money is going to look like month to month, but you want to be able to invest yourself on a month-to-month basis. Some other companies that have variations in how you can deposit and make your deposits and make auto deposits to your account on a daily, weekly, bi-weekly, or monthly basis, right? These apps are called Robinhood, Public, and M1 Finance. Now, let's be clear. The other that I mentioned, some of them, if not most of them, do offer that option as well. But I'm not going to continue to mention the same apps under the same categories. I'm mentioning them how they specialize in particular fields of investment. Okay. And the last but not least, this is an investment strategy that if you do not trust the stock market, and believe me, there are some people out there, because they don't trust themselves with investing in stocks, options, gold, currencies, forth. So if that's not your cup of tea, or if that's not something that you're interested in as far as investing in the stock market, there are actually other ways for you to invest nowadays. A growing area of investing is actually mimicking a bank on a micro level, and that's called micro peer-to-peer lending. What that is where you're actually giving out loans through a third-party company to your neighboring person. So solo funds. So I'm gonna dive into that a little bit. And solo funds is that there's someone who requests a loan for $100. Say they need to get groceries and they have a variable income, and they understand that either they'll get their check disbursement tomorrow, but they need groceries today. You can actually give them through the app. They can request a loan and you can approve to give them that loan, and you'll be entitled to interest on the back end. Because this is micro and peer-to-peer lending, the interest rate is a little bit higher. The terms are a little shorter, so therefore you have more protection as a lender. And then of course they have services and other things that will protect you during the lending process as a third-party entity. But yes, you can lend funds and then get interest back accrued over time as you continue to invest in your fellow man. And that's it. That's a wrap, people. It has been another amazing conversation with Wealth Whispers. My name is Ryan. Some people call me Soul. I appreciate this conversation. If you have any questions, feel free to let me know in the bottom. Please like and subscribe if you want to continue hearing this information as far as basic personal finance options and opportunities that anyone over 18 can do and take advantage of. I look forward to our next conversation.